I went on a kind of like a review spree on watching NECA Godzilla 54 reviews, and I came across that people say that in the reviews, when it came to the articulation section, that his articulation is limited. Is it limited? Well, we're going to take a look right now. See, he has a really nice ball joint here at the head. Decent amount up and down. Up isn't the greatest in people's opinion because he can only look straight and down. But keep in mind, the NECA 54 only looked up when he was at the tower, or maybe when he was roaring. But I guess if you kind of get the joints to maneuver, this is how high you're going to get him to look up. And this is how far he's going to look down once you do that. And speaking of down, he has another joint in his neck, which allows for much more range. Wait, there we go. And a hinge at the jaw, which you can open up that wide. Close it back up. Arm on a ball joint, like the rest of the body. Really nice rotation. Very awesome forward and back. Probably will grind up against the sculpt. But, I mean, that's what happens in articulated figures. This one is the hinged and ball joint combo elbow, which I'll explain to you why it's ball joint. See this? That is not the hinge. Here, I'll bend it in. This is not the hinge. It's kind of like you can maneuver it in there. See? And there's the hinge right here, and it also is a rotation. Now, some people are going to complain about that gap, but keep in mind the 54, he doesn't really use his hands all that lot. But anyways, the hands are on ball joints. Same style ball joint. Alright, and we're back to our thing. So, yeah, hands on a ball joint. Up and down, slightly. And the fingers. Hinge joint. I know mine can be tight, which it kind of looks like he's kind of like doing come here. Or he's trying to grapple onto something. So, here's probably the best joint I've seen on an action figure, to be honest. It's on like a barbell style ball joint, and what they did, I don't think they did anything. It's just kind of like the design, but what they did is they inserted like a barbell style ball joint. So it's like a joint kind of like here, which can go kind of up and down, kind of rock it. But then another joint, you can literally slide the sucker. Kind of looks like he's like a bobblehead, kind of like a. And you can look at how far you can get into the crunch. Look at that. Yep. It's like Shin Godzilla. If only the NECA Shin Godzilla bent over this far, he could have and then smoke, and then fire, then beam. Eat. Yeah, who knows. Anyways, I really love this joint in the waist. Lots of poses, especially this one. Imagine 54 Godzilla doing this. Anyways, the legs is where they said it was probably the most limited. I don't find it really limited. I mean, all you just have is a V cut at the crotch, which, yes, it's on a barbell style ball joint, which you can go pretty far in. Actually, you can go all the way around, which I do find it probably tight in here, but that's probably just because it's grinding up against the sculpt. So, remember everyone, don't try this at home. Yeah, come on, come on. Oh, and by the way, it's kind of glossy. Yeah, I think they forgot to paint it. So yeah, right there. And also you have a rotation here at the kind of the same joint as the elbow. Like there's a hinge right here. And also a ball joint here at the foot. And also tail. Multiple ball joints. So you can go up about that far, down about that far, left, again, that far, right to that far, and a very, very, popping the head off for a sec, a very, very nice bendable wire inside the tail, so I guess you can do some pretty wacky poses. Some people may complain that the tail is too short, but keep in mind, 54 did have somewhat of a short tail, so that's nothing to really complain about. Come on, come on, there you go. So yeah, that's kind of what I have to say. I will say that it is pretty limited, like reviewers said, but not as limited as reviewers said, in my opinion. But you probably just have to use a hairdryer. But that's just my solution. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.